I'm Johnny from Expert Boxing. Right now I'm going to talk to you guys about how to deal with heavy hitters. So the heavy hitters are the guys with huge punches, big, awesome power punches. Every time they touch you it hurts. You feel like you're getting knocked out, or you do get knocked out. Or you see them knocking other people out and then you have to deal with them. How do you deal with them? I've heard many tactics out there and this and that. And I'll give you what I feel is the real deal on what actually happens when you face heavy hitters. So the first thing about big punchers, a lot of people think like, oh, when you face a big puncher, use more defense. Yeah, you can. And the fight will tend to go that way. You're going to try to block more, you're going to be more defensively minded to avoid the shots. But the reality is, a lot of times the more defensive you are, the more space you give for them to be more offensive. So sometimes you don't have a choice but to fight fire with fire. You don't have a choice but the only way to get them off of you, you gotta fight them off you. You gotta throw counters, and so you feel like your brain is working overtime, right? Because you're like 100% on defense, but at the same time trying to counter and just keep this dude off you, keep the monster off you, so you can move around, find some breathing room. So I totally understand. So using defense, more defense is gonna be tough. Another thing what some people do, they try to use footwork. So I heard this too. When you use footwork, you go running and running and running, you put all your energy downstairs in your legs, and what does a power puncher do? He doesn't run, he doesn't chase you, he just walks right to you. So now you're using more energy than he does. That's less energy for you when he's gonna catch right up to you. That's less energy for you to fire back. You can do the footwork thing. You keep your body high, you have good core, good leg endurance. You know how to relax and just shuffle, right? Or shuffle. 1, 2. Okay? Also too, you don't want to do the thing where you're like taking 10, 15 steps, going one way, going the other way, just to avoid 3 punches. He hasn't thrown anything, he's just walking around. That's not a good way. You're gonna burn out your energy, and then you won't have anything to fight him off you when he finally catches up to you, right? So for me, when I see guys trying to use footwork, what sounds like to me is you're just gonna wear yourself out. That's what's gonna happen. You're not wearing him out. Next thing, another tactic that I've seen some people say, like when dealing with big punchers, what you can do is hit him in the body, right? Boom, boom, you hit him in the body, it hurts his core muscle. His whole body's connected to his core muscle, so when you hurt his core, every movement he makes hurts, every punch he throws hurts. It hurts him to move around, maybe you're slowing him down. So yes, it's true. When you hurt a dude to the body, when you hurt any opponent, it doesn't have to be a big puncher, it takes a lot of steam out of their movements, it does take power out of their punches. But now, you gotta be careful, because when you land a great body shot on him, he's gonna try to get it back on you. He's gonna try to get one back on you. Now he's gonna come after you, digging hard body shot. So, are you sure you really wanna set that up? Is that really the war you wanna get into? So be very careful, right? I mean, go ahead, do it, but be careful that you're not waking the sleeping giant. Now, what's another thing you can deal with a heavy hitter? I'm gonna start with more realistic ones that I like. One is you need to be calm. You need to be really, really calm. Don't show that you're hurt. Because the moment you show that you're hurt, man, they're gonna come in on you and they're gonna finish you off. Okay? So be calm. Whatever he throws, you cannot flinch. Don't let him know that his punches are exceptionally strong, that they're bothering you, that they're making you cautious. Okay? Be ready. And you have to look like you're gonna fight him off you. Okay? Don't look like this kind of thing, very passive, that you're just gonna eat shots because you don't know how to get in. Okay? So be ready to do that. If you can counter him, try to counter him. That's the only way. So I won't teach you how. You should have already known how to do that. Another thing you can do, I like this, getting too close and forcing it to be an inside fight where you can wrestle, grapple, you push each other, it gets muddy and ugly. That actually can work. That can slow the pace down, and also it smothers his punches so that he doesn't have the room and reach to really get full extension on all his shots and dig him into you. But then if he's a great inside fighter, then I don't know, Russ, I don't know. Another thing I would say is this. There's 2 categories of heavy hitters, right? The true power punchers. One category is just the guys that are trying too hard, too much tension, too much stress. They're just you're just throwing the house on every shot. Those guys are really good candidates for trying to land a knockout. You can land a knockout counter, just take the time and boom, pop them clean in the jaw, and you might get them out of there. The guys who spend a lot of energy. The other guys, I would say the true heavy hitters, they're just guys that, man, they're relaxed, but no matter where they touch you, they hurt you. No matter how they touch you, they could be in 50% shot, boom, and you just, you know, it's like the joints are so strong, everything they throw has so much pop that it knocks your head back. Those true power punches, woo, that's tough to deal with. Now the other ones, the ones just trying hard, yeah, you can kind of push them off balance, you know, try to getting out of position and all that. But overall, I will say this, you know, boxing is a sport of punching, right? This is a sport that's evolved around being able to punch each other. So you gotta know that anybody in society, in the population, the human population, that is naturally a strong puncher, they're probably gonna find their way into boxing. They're gonna feel very much at home. So if you wanna be in the sport, you need to be comfortable with big power punchers, right? That's the only way. You cannot be a boxer and say, oh, I don't like it when guys punch hard. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's like saying that you're doing track and field, but you don't like you know, opponents that run fast. It doesn't make any sense. You know, if you're in this sport and you want to be a true champion, you should have the energy, the vibe of like, I want to see every power puncher in the ring. All the biggest power punchers, I want to face them in the ring. Okay, that should be your energy. That's the challenge that you're looking for in life, and that you think your power is going to hold up, you think your skills will hold up. And you know, you will get to a place where you don't care how hard they hit, because you know how to protect yourself, you know how to move. It's all right. They get you once or twice, but you'll get something in as well. I'm John from Expert Boxing. If you like this video, want to see more great boxing tips, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, check out my website, expertboxing.com. Thanks for watching.